What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Barber News. Okay, so I really need to address this. What makes someone a bad barber? Is it not knowing how to post on Instagram, or not wearing cool clothes? Or do you need to work in a big name shop? Look, I get it. Some people just shouldn't be barbers. But how do we judge this? If you don't follow the latest trends, are you automatically bad? But what if you just work in a regular barbershop cutting old people? Are you then a bad barber? Because in my head, you're cutting hair. And clients are happy. So, how does this make you a bad barber? Yes, the obvious one would be bad haircuts. But what about lacking in hygiene and bad social skills? That would piss me off more than a bad haircut. Wouldn't you agree? You see what I mean? There are so many variations of what's good and what's bad. It just depends what you're into. And I get it. You start off somewhere and get experience, and once your confidence improves, you go to a better shop. But what I don't get is barbers who go work at places like Supercuts. Is that where you go to work when you just see cutting hair as a job? I mean, it's like working in a box factory. One comes in, you fold it and send it back out. Is that how these barbers look at it? Have you ever worked in Supercuts or a shop with no rules? Let me know. I mean, we all appreciate good haircuts, but I think bad haircuts are even better. Check this video out and let me know what you think.
I'm scared. You know, the place that we're going to
Yeah, I would definitely be afraid.
Supercut. Back in the day, my mom would always take me to this place, and I always hated it.
How would you like me to cut your hair, sir?
I'm thinking we do maybe like
I'm surprised they give you a consultation.
and then maybe just a slight trim off the top. I would say like a mid. Like I'm not mid, but I'll go mid.
Are we touching your top?
Just a little bit, half an
Little
inch.
trim? Half
Yeah,
an inch?
little trim. Call me Trimmy Turner. How long have you been cutting for?
All my life.
Wow, you love it.
I do.
Yeah, at first I was scared.
She hates it.
The fastest cut I've gotten in my life.
$6, please.
$26. Can you make it 100? The tip goes to you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course. All right, man. It's not bad, bro. The only thing is it just doesn't look like a fade. Kind of looks like it's one piece. You go in, you get out, you get a haircut. That's what you're there for. Supercuts, baby. Stop playing.
How was that barber cutting hair her whole life? And she just gave that kid an undercut. I guess she was taught how to cut by Kermit the Frog. I really don't understand when barbers do that undercut style and think the haircut is going to turn out normal. Has nobody shown them how easy it is to just blend a haircut? Check this next clip out on the biggest rookie mistakes so many barbers make. When you see tools that Alibaba don't even stock, you know you're about to get destroyed. Is she preparing for a bare knuckle fight or haircut? I have never seen a fully fitted shop completely from Alibaba. Even that cape looks like it's going to turn into dust. If a barber sections your hair like this, it's over. I mean, nothing can save you. Good lord, I bet that client thinks he is gorgeous. What's crazy is she is trying to be funny, but doesn't actually know how to cut hair. She should really up her skills. Although the shop probably costs $100 to kit out, so if she goes out of business, it's no loss. I bet Supercuts would pay big money for her to come teach the staff. This is what makes me sick. Somewhere out there is a barber in a small town, making crazy money, butchering everyone. And nobody knows the difference of a good and bad haircut. I am jealous. Imagine working in a barbershop and everyone got an undercut, how easy that would be. Oh boy, a toad sure can dream. I want to drift off onto a more serious topic. C-cups! Do you think they look good? Can you do them? Or are they only for skilled barbers? Join me on this next clip, and please give me your honest opinions on this one. Oh shit, he just went for it. This isn't a C cup, this is an ocean cup. I don't know what's worse, this beat or the haircut. He can use a blade for real. Please rate this in the comments. I feel like sometimes I'm alone in the barbering world. If someone says this is fire, I won't be annoyed, I will just be crazy confused. I noticed this style is more of a Brazilian thing, but I mean, who goes home looking like that and your girl is all over you? It just doesn't happen. It's like spray on beards. Don't get me started on them. Join me now as I have a caller online. She says she has 60 years experience in barbering. Caller, you're live on Barber News.
Toad, it's lovely to meet you. How are you?
I'm better now that I am speaking with you.
Oh, Toadrick, you were always a funny man. You could always put a smile on my face.
You were easily pleased. Some things never change. So give the audience a little intro on your barbering career. You were crazy back in the day.
I worked at the barber shop for years, cutting hair by day and living wild by night. Men would come in for trims, but I could tell when they wanted more. After work, I'd hit the bottle, pick one out, and take him home. Didn't matter if he was married or not, never my problem. I wasn't shy about it either, people knew. The wives hated me, of course. They'd storm into the shop trying to confront me. I'd just laugh, maybe throw the first punch if they got too close. I didn't mind a fight, especially with a little booze or something stronger in me. Cops got called plenty, but I'd be back the next day, still cutting hair, still causing trouble. That was my life. Working in the shop, drinking hard, picking up men and throwing punches when the wives couldn't keep their mouths shut. Never did a thing I didn't want to do, and I wouldn't change a damn bit of it.
Wow, so the rumors were true. You was a filthy woman.
Oh, I was the filthiest?
Damn, you're not shy. So tell me about your actual cutting experience. Were you any good at doing haircuts?
So there was this one time. I damn near killed a man with my scissors. It was a busy day at the shop, and old Earl, one of my regulars, was sitting in my chair. He was rambling on about something, but I wasn't really paying attention. I had a bit of a hangover, still shaking off the whiskey from the night before. My hands weren't as steady as they should have been, and wouldn't you know it? Snip right across his neck. Blood everywhere. Earl grabbed his neck, eyes wide like he was about to meet his maker. I slapped a towel on him, muttering apologies, but I could tell he wasn't happy. The man was pale as a ghost, thought I was trying to finish him off. Anyway, after the doc patched him up, I knew I had to keep him sweet, or he'd spread word that Rosie's barbershop was a death trap. So I did what any reasonable woman would. I offered to take him out for dinner. We went to some dive. I bought him a steak and a few drinks, and that old fool softened right up. Never heard a complaint about that cut again, but I sure learned to be more careful, at least when it came to Earl.
You are like a real-life TV cowboy girl. I don't think you would get along these days. Things are a lot stricter, and if you cut someone, you're going to jail. And with skin fades and tapers, you have to make sure you do them perfectly, or else you will end up with no clients.
Skin fade? Is that some type of rash? I hope you get rid of it. And yes, of course, I would always taper my clothes in nicely. I don't like baggy clothing.
Hell to the no! I can't sit here and try to explain to some old woman what a skin fade is. No way! If you enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like and subscribe, and please comment your favorite bit. I appreciate you all. That's it for today. Peace.